Just when you thought that Congress should take the boot, maybe there's a way to bring some holiday cheer to your dining room table with some cowboy and Texan attire. It's a credible change-up for your holiday decor, but breaking news about stimulus minutes ago as the president calls on Congress on a Saturday to get stimulus done right now during the holidays, saying that Americans can't wait, and they can't. So the big question is, are executive orders right around the corner? It's renewed hope, it's very exciting, and this is Holidays LALATE. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Holidays LALATE with some decor changes that could be simple, fun, and totally different than anything you would ever thought about. Keeping it fun and lighthearted, especially if you like it Texan style. This is a great update about your stimulus minutes ago. There's stuff hitting by the minute across the news wires all day long. So incredible details all day long. So exciting. Make sure you subscribe to this channel because we're updating you by the minute about changing events. Also, like this video. You're doing a great job. Thousands and thousands of likes per video all day long and today this morning. Coming up at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time, I'll have breaking details about check about what's going on with your stimulus. But in this video, I'll be detailing that for you in part. Minutes ago, the president said that stimulus needs to go out, and he wants it to go out right now by act of Congress. The question is, can, will, or should he do it himself by executive orders? It's incredible great news, and I'll be covering that in this video along with how to do a holiday decor at the 10-minute mark. That's fun, fresh, and simple and cheap. That's at the 10-minute mark. All right, let's get to the breaking news. The breaking news as you sit here today is that the president surprised everyone minutes ago, calling upon Congress to send out stimulus. This is on a Saturday tweet out of literally nowhere. And the president has historically called upon Congress to do stimulus on a Friday or Saturday, but the president himself has also done executive orders on Saturday, and he's done them for stimulus. So now the renewed focus of the Purple Power is to push him back into the corner to do executive orders. He can do executive orders, and he can do them right away. He's done them before. There's two types of executive orders he can do right away. The first is stimulus checks, and the second is LWA 2.0, another round of LWA. This is categorically incredible great news, and it's the type of relief you would need to cover you at least to February or January, as the big, bold, beautiful stimulus that we've been talking about is coming around the corner in January as well. There's stimulus now, there's stimulus pending, and there's stimulus certain in January. But the question is, can we get him to do this? Well, as you sit here today, there is a lot of stimulus still on plate that you can grab. I detailed that on Morning's LA this morning. There's that CARES Act 1 money, the $150 billion that's still sitting around of CARES Act 1 money that has been dedicated to state and local, that can be that is available for you to get. You go on Google News, you look for news articles about that money. You look for CARES Act plus grant plus your city or county, and it's rent, it's food, it's eviction, it's stimulus, it's hazard pay. It just depends on where you are and how you are. Next, you can get an EIDL right away, and it can land in your bank accounts within about 6 to 7 days. What's incredible great news about it is that, one, it's free money for the first year. You don't have to pay for it. It doesn't cost you anything. It lands in your bank account. You don't pay anything for it. Next, even if it's only $6,000, $7,000, guess what? After year one, which is a year from now, you don't have to pay it back until over time, until over 30-something years, which is like cents on the dollar after next year. It's categorically a game changer because $6,000, $7,000 could make the difference for you if you qualify for it. Go to SBA.gov and look for the Economic Injury Disaster package. Apply for it, and the money could be in your bank account within about 6 days. Also really great news. Then came that tweet today. The tweet from the president said for Congress to get stimulus out right now. It's quite ironic. It's as though he's watching this channel, because guess what I said this morning on Early's LALATE and on LALATE? I said that Congress, Republicans and Democrats both have to do a stimulus package right now, because if they don't, both parties will be hurt in the Georgia primary, in the Georgia race on January 5th. Neither party can risk sitting back and not passing stimulus, because ultimately it could hurt both parties and neither party would come out looking good. Here's the end result. When we look at the Georgia race on January 5th, that could ultimately determine whether the Senate goes Republican or Democratic. That's January 5th. If viewers say, I can't wait to January 5th, I got that. But on the other hand, Democrats can't wait to January 5th, and Republicans can't wait to January 5th. They can't wait to do a stimulus package in January 5th. They need to do it now, because they're going to lose the race. They're going to lose their constituent support about anything, because nearly half a dozen programs are expiring in just a few weeks. Among the things expiring in December: eviction moratorium, mortgage forbearance, student loan debt repayment, FPUA, UI. All these things are expiring. So suddenly the president's coming in and saying, no, you can't let them expire. Do them right now. Well, it's time to push, 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 Purple Power. The followers of this channel I call Purple Power, and it's time to push and take this video and tag the president, tag Mnuchin, tag Meadows. We're back to the old tagging team, the old original tagging team for executive orders. How long can the president do executive orders? To January 24th. How quickly can he do executive orders? Within minutes. How does it do executive order? With a pen and paper. How does it appear? It appears on the president's website. Does he have to do anything other than that? Well, he has to pick up a phone call and call the agency, say, hey, I just issued executive order, go do this. Can he do it? Yes. Does he have constitutional authority? Yes. Has he done it before? Yes. He did it with LWA. In the case of LWA, people's enhanced unemployment benefits, FPUC expired in July. So millions of Americans couldn't afford to sit around with no FPUC. That's the enhanced unemployment that goes on top of your UI and PUA. So he was tired of the wrangling in Congress. What he did was he called up FEMA and said, FEMA, how much money do you have sitting around there? Well, we have, $30. Okay. What was it for? For hurricanes. Okay. Don't need it? No. It's just sort of sitting around. Okay. You know what? You're going to repurpose that money and you're going to send it out for unemployment. They said, well, who do we send it to? You don't have to send it to anyone. You just wait. I'm going to announce the executive order. I'm going to issue executive order. It's going to be $300 a week or $200 a week or $400 a week. I'm going to come up with a number. I'm going to write it. Then the states will apply to you for the money. When they apply to you for the money, you just send the money to the states. How do I know which states to send it to? They'll apply. First come, first serve? Yes, first come, first serve. The first ones that come and get it, you send it out. I don't know how much money that's going to cover. And that's basically what unfolded. Initially, when it was announced, people said, oh, it's never going to hold up in court. No one went to court. No one would challenge ability to give relief to the American people. It's just false narratives. There's been a lot of false narrative floating, in comments and other places where it said Nancy told Donald never to do that again, or Nancy's attorneys threatened Donald, or Donald's attorneys threatened Donald. It's just untrue. Stop it with those silly comments. It's just untrue. He did it. It was a major success. Blue states, red states, purple states, every state loved it. You loved it to the extent that you got it. The people who did not qualify for LWA, then the other states came in and fixed it. So now the president can do it again. What could he do and how fast could he do it? Well, he could do it twofold. He could use all that CARES Act 1 money that I talk about every day in the stimulus check coverages, where I say it's about $800 billion would be a $5,000 stimulus check. He could do that all as a stimulus check, or he could do that as a stimulus check, and some of the stimulus check and some for FPUC. What's important to understand is I don't think that it makes sense doing two things at this point. I mean, we're sort of in an urgent situation. So I would believe that it's best to be on social media, tag him, tag Mnuchin, tag Meadows, and say, President do the executive order. You've done it before. Send out that CARES Act 1 money, that SBA money, and repurpose it as stimulus check. And then you don't have to worry about Mitch. You don't have to worry about Joe. You don't have to worry about Nancy. You have to worry about Chuck. It's done. It's literally done. And if they want to give more stimulus checks in the second stimulus package, in January, go do it. But you would have $5,000 now to cover you to over the next couple of weeks or until they do another bill. I mean, they could do another bill next week, but you would have this check coming. See how we do things? It makes them so simple. It's just we have to have people on point to want to do it. And so you need to push him to do it. And hopefully he does it. And with that, let's turn to some holiday cheer. Well, when you do holiday decor, people often think that everything has to be Santa and elves. It doesn't always have to be Santa and elves. It doesn't always have to be red and green. When you do your holiday cheer, what colors do you like? Drop in the comments below. I'd love to hear what type of colors you like to do for holiday decor. I generally default to gold and silver and copper. So I like that on a tree. I like that in decor. I don't do a lot of red and green because I just don't think they're complementary colors all the time. I will do red, green, and then throw in other colors to balance it off. But the point is that you can bring decor which is atypical but very festive in the way that is lighthearted and sort of fun. And earlier on the series, I think it was on the second episode, I detailed how I have everything from robots to coffee pots to coffee beans. I bring things really unusual to the decor because they're a statement item and it sure shows your character. Well, if your character is drinking, fill in which congressman you think I'm referring to. If your passion is drinking a lot, and your other passion is being a Texan, or loving Texas, then you might like something like this. This is sort of an example of how you can bring funny, crazy, lighthearted, and great color decor to your table. So these are shot glasses. These are shot glasses, and they're from Los Angeles. I think they're like $3 each. Actually, the price is on the bottom. These are actually made in Mexico. Let me turn them over slowly. So you see Hecho en Mexico. So there we go, Hecho en Mexico. We had viewers from Mexico, Brazil, Nicaragua in last night's video. So love the international viewers. You see the Mexico on the top of the sign. These are actual replicates of a real cowboy boot. Now, putting these on a dining room table or a kitchen table for holiday decor when you invite people over to have some food or just laugh and play cards during the holiday season, you see how this is sort of fun. It's totally different. People be like, who put their shoes on the table? Jerry, did you put your shoes on the table? Yeah, we put our shoes on the table and we're going to drink from our shoes. There we go, we drink. That's the shot glasses in there. You take it out, you clean it. It's very functional and it's very simple. But the purpose I'm bringing this up to you is not because of drinking. I'm trying to show you how the colors can really pop. Here you have blue and white. Then you can go to something a little bit more monochromatic, more, earthy, beige and cream. Here we got beige and cream. We got another boot. Let me hold it this way so you see the style. So there you go. You can have a boot that has a lot of style and a lot of flavor, and you can put this on the dining room table. It's fun because no one thinks to bring Texas decor to the holidays. Now, Santa was a Texan. Rudolph was actually a cow. You didn't know that? Yeah, I heard that at the casino. So you learn everything every day. That's why you gotta stay to the 14-minute mark in these videos. And you see why bringing something very sort of, I was about to say weird, but bringing something a little bit unusual, out of the ordinary, and a little bit out of context surprises people. And they're like, oh, that's sort of adorable. You have these cute little boots. Look, Jerry, he has boots, shot glass boots on his table. That's adorable. What is that? Are we going to have drinks later? Yes, we're going to have drinks. That's amazing. We're going to be drinking out of boots for the holidays. Everyone has a shot glass. Everyone has a favorite shot glass. You may have gotten, losing your money on the craps table. You may have gotten it after a late night with someone you don't remember the next morning. That's another video. You may have shot glasses, from the ex-wife, from the ex-husband, from, the ex-girlfriend, the ex-boyfriend, from those college days. And you just, every time you pick up that shot glass, you're like, oh, it brings memories. So shot glasses on a dining room table for the holiday are fun. All you have to do is sort of gloss them up around on the peripheries, add some decor to change the motif. If it's a lot of glass, too much glass could be overwhelming. This was not glass because you saw the glass was inside the boot. Too much glass may be overwhelming for a look, so pair it up with some colors. And that's how you keep it fresh, cheap, and simple, and a lot of festive fun over the holiday season. Coming up next is Afternoons LA at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time with breaking developments about the push to get stimulus by executive order. Oh boy, here we go again. It's a great day. I'm so glad you joined me. As always, go to the Fun channel, subscribe because we're going to get through this pandemic together. Also like this video. As always, stay informed, stay smiling, and stay in LA for more.